Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lies of P playthrough and stream. I had to restart the stream again for for my friend who is like watching right now while I play the game. But for everyone else, yeah, hey, so it's working now it seems. So it looks like you missed the boss fight. You missed you missed a really nice boss fight. I died the first time. I don't know how much of it you saw. Maybe you didn't even see any of it. But I died the first time, then fought it a second time, and which is when you texted me that there was a problem with it, with the stream. Because it was showing I was offline, yet the PS5 was showing that my stream was still active. Then all of a sudden I received a Twitch notification showing me that the stream was ended, yet my PS5 was still showing me that the stream was going on. And it's a problem with like my own internet, I'm very sure. Like I've never seen this occur before, but my phone, because it has never happened with any other phone I've owned, because like my phone has a serious issue it seems. Like it loses signal for no reason, and I've lived in the same place for a while. My previous two phones, while I was living here, never had the same issue. This one like loses its signal for like no reason at all, and it also
Once, Krat was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krat. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krat's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krat's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
a child who was a blessing to their family lies here. May he rest in peace. I have a feeling this is my grave, like Carlo's grave, because okay, we are the puppet that was made in his image, obviously. So yeah, I think this is our grave right here. I think this is where we were buried. But then to the right and left, I'm not sure who it is. Then I think me and a lot of other people think this is going to be the Stargazer for the DLC. You cannot use this right now. Yeah, see? It's the only one in the game you can't use. And it looks like it's, worn out, like it's been here for a very long time. So, I think that will be the DLC Stargazer. Can't pass through here, I think. Yeah. Anyway. Are there enemies around? Because I think there's some that are supposed to be like on the trees. They just come crashing down at you. Oh my god, I forgot to use this thing in the boss fight. What's wrong with me? I forgot to use this thing in the boss fight. I could have easily taken advantage of it. But I always forget these things exist. I thought I dodged it, but there was a second one. Yeah. I really hope the stream is still on, because if it's somehow offline again, then I can't do anything. Okay. There's enemies hanging everywhere. uh, Wait, what did I collect from here? What was it? That's so funny. I opened it and I just ran away. It's like something occurred to me that, wait, Elma, did you did you pick that up? Let me see. This weapon is kind of overpowered in a way. But I don't maybe I'll use it when try to like upgrade my stuff, when I'm going to upgrade my stuff, because it's now level 0. That's so satisfying. uh, there's there's bear traps here. Hold on. There's another right here and a dog. Is that all? I think so. Let's just proceed. I don't think we'll fight a boss in this part. I can't remember like how far the next boss is, but I feel like it's not anywhere near where we are right now. Wait, what? It disappears so quickly. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, I thought it disappeared for good, but it looks like it just teleports itself away from you. Legion magazine. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's proceed. That was like a good 10 seconds wasted. Maybe I'll cut it out of the video if I remember. Hold up. Want this guy to burn, but he's not. Nice. Okay, Okay, so it looks like the stream is still working. That's what I was checking, by the way, in those, like when I just stood still. I was trying to check if it was fine, but my friend says it's okay. So I hope it remains that way for the duration I play. I wish more people experience this game. Whenever I look up the sales for this game, it doesn't really show me the exact number. It shows me like it sold 1 million by like this in like this many weeks or something like that. But man, 1 million isn't enough. It needs to sell like 8. Like what I'm trying to say is like enough people need to experience this, you know. I'm not talking about like the revenue that the company is making. I'm just talking about how many people need to experience this game. Just like the first Dark Souls game sold about like 5 million copies. I don't know how long it took them to sell 5 million. But you know that was a game that wasn't for everyone and people weren't used to such games back then. So, but it's a good thing it succeeded. Otherwise, we wouldn't have great games like this. A criminal group of 4 stalkers charged with theft, assault, tampering with bodies, and other serious crimes. Their base is in the Mallum district, so be extremely careful when entering it. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood. Those are the guys that Gemini said he hates in one of the first, I think it was like part 2 or something. I'm gonna finish this game and then I'm gonna miss playing it. The way I love this game. I think there's nothing else here. Fire abrasive. What's this? There's even treasure to be found in the collapsing shack. Find out what happened to the greedy couple. Who makes the locks on these doors, by the way? What type of locks are those? Now this is a shortcut I actually like. One of my favorite shortcuts in the game. Scribbles of slum resident. Everything changed after the doctor sprayed the blue medicine. I buried my brother. I don't even know it was my brother. Is that supposed to be I didn't even know it was my brother? Who is the doctor? Whose blue hair is it in his cane? So it does look like that description. It seems it's probably describing that guy who called himself a pharmacist. What's his name again? I can't. Shit, I shouldn't have rested. Now the enemies are back. At least we have the shortcut. Ooh, almost missed this. Dark Moonstone. I've never done farming in this game, by the way. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, this enemy. Okay, she drops down. Anyone else? Jesus Christ. I'm so surprised by the way I'm defeating some of these enemies. Like, these guys should be taking me much, much longer than they are. I'm getting extremely lucky with how I'm avoiding their attacks. Yeah, that enemy dropped a key, and I remember there's this shark. I'm not a pro, trust me. Like, I've played this game like 3 or 4 times before, and these enemies crush me. I didn't even know that you could just walk to the side of that attack where it was like slamming the ground, and you could dodge the attacks just by doing that. I just found that out literally as I was doing it right now. um, yeah, let's do this. All these provide extra protection, so as long as we are slightly heavy or below that, then we should be fine. I remember as though there's something to collect here. Ah, yeah, there's a chest. But I think I have to come back later. I don't know. Okay, let me check the time. Okay, it's been like only 17 minutes. Surprisingly, I feel like I've done a lot in 17 minutes. Usually in 17 minutes of other videos, I've talked to NPCs for like 10 minutes. Then by the time it reaches 20 is when I get going with like a serious business, with like the serious gameplay and exploration. But now it seems like I've made some nice progress. Okay, yeah, now the next boss of the game, I think I can now estimate how far it is, though I don't know if it's possible unless I just cruise through everything extremely quickly. Then I don't think we can fight it in this part. But you know what, okay, let's just try. Though I say extremely quickly, but I also know I won't really be doing that as... Oh yeah, wait, I collected a different weapon. Let's switch to that real quick. Oh, it's in my second. Look at this thing. It doesn't look serious. I'm going to try and just collect everything. I'll still be reading out everything because I just like the lore of this game, you know. But I will still try to be fast in terms of like my exploration. It will be like a collect everything speed run, apart from the parts where I read because I'm illiterate. I can't read properly.
I test 1 2 1 2. We have a schedule update for the intruder. It's time to die.
You know what? I should switch weapons. I just remembered that is a +0 weapon. I need to upgrade it first. I didn't need to use the fire, but it's fine. This is their symbol. You know, bastard, no sweeper. Those moves of yours. So this is Geppetto's puppet, eh? Gotta admit, knows what he's doing. I like the voice actors of the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. It's really nice. Target name unknown. Affiliation sweepers. Code name Krat. Joined the group as an apprentice stalker but is inactive in the group. Has been reported multiple times for ignoring ranks and neglecting duty. Caught being in contract for the past year with the Fox, a bastard stalker. Under investigation for leaking inside secrets, but has not responded yet. Extra info on Fox. This is target info. Extra info on Fox. Target name unknown. The bastards Fox. As it is with the bastards, she is assumed to have been ousted from noble succession. The interesting thing is, she claims that a cat is a bastard of the family, so in other words, her lost sibling. If the information above is reliable, the cat is possibly a spy from the bastards. It's an unofficial interrogation, so there's no restrictions to the methods available. Crazy.
Now, here's a safety reminder for all the malcontents in the Mallum district. A nasty puppet has invaded our territory. Be careful.
Yeah, so you guys, so I used the fire abrasive again by mistake, as usual. Because I wanted to select the lower slots, then use it, but I already had selected the lower slots, so I ended up changing the slots instead of selecting. Wait, I think we have to go, yeah, we have to go down, so let's head up first. Though it feels like this, it feels like the fire lasts a much shorter time than I remember. Did they update and like shorten the time the fire lasts? Because that's what it feels like. Before it used to feel like it lasted like 45 seconds. Now it's like it lasts nothing. It lasts like 15. Okay, let's go here. There's always platforming in these games, but the best thing to do is just roll off. I think this stargazer used to be there. You know, the first time I played, like behind here, the first time I played this game, I played it offline with no updates, no anything at all. So I played it in its raw form, and some of the things like in its raw form were absolutely brutal, you know. I faced everything, like the toughest boss in the game without being nerfed is crazy, like extremely tough. But it was also enjoyable. But the second phase, my goodness. I liked it anyway. I never hated the boss fight. So this is the note that we read about them earlier. We met them in the factory, of course, in the previous part, but now we read about them. They are not actual siblings, but they they just wanted to chill, to put it lightly. And they weren't, like, she was neglecting her duties. She took him as like a brother.
Oh, I saw you go into the factory. But you're here. So, wait. You came out of the factory? That's a new one.
I thought you would have been burnt to a crisp. But look at you, all intact.
Brother, being too frank is rude. We should praise him for being stronger than he looks. Why not join forces? Play our cards right, and we could defeat the villains who rule this area.
They're the Black Rabbit's Brotherhood. The baddies who torment the residents around here.
We heard their hideout is stuffed with treasure. And it's a good time to liberate this place as well. Pretty sweet deal, don't you think?
All you have to do is create a distraction. That's it. The rest we can handle.
So, you gonna do it? Smart choice. Look at our smart friend, Gato.
We're no slouches in the fisticuffs department in a pinch. You lead. We'll bring up the rear and watch for hidden threats.
I just turned on the AC. I hope it doesn't affect anything. Can I talk to him? Doesn't look like I can.
I like it. Let's fight on. I like it.
What do you think? Not bad, eh? our new dumbass.
It's crazy. I don't really know. I still don't know what to think of them till now. Okay. These guys do like 0 damage to these enemies. But when you fight an NPC, they do all the damage. Okay, let's move back here. There's stuff to collect. Sharp pipe. Hey. Okay, let's drop down. I still have to upgrade the other weapon in order to use it. Oh. But the only other issue with that weapon is that it's a... what do you call it? It's a acid weapon, yeah. So these things I assume are more resistant to acid. They are less resistant to fire. Ooh, have a taste of La Bleuie, the greatest wine in the world. The La Bleuie winery. Is that how you say the word? Winery. Winery. Has a long history. Vintage wines starting alongside the revival of Krat. Its rosy color, known as a ruby of heaven, is delicately matured scent and taste. Its wonderful aftertaste. Even the legendary Stoker enjoys La Bleuie. Taste the best wine chosen by the one who stood at the pinnacle. So even the legendary Stoker liked it. Is that her by any chance? Oh, of course not. I wonder what happened to her. Did she die? I'm not sure if... do people in the game talk about her as though she's dead? She could be. I don't know. Maybe she left the city. I hope she isn't dead in the present day, because I know you meet her in the past in the DLC. That's what the DLC trailers showed us.
Whoa, hold up. It's been a while since I worked like that. I got aches, you know? And I wouldn't want to cramp your style. I'll take a breather here, then catch up later.
Can't talk to them. Alright, but they disappear if you like die and come back here. It seems like they're just gone. Right, let's see. Chain.
Here's a news bulletin. This just in. The intruder turned out to be Geppetto's puppet. This month's protection fee will be waived for anyone who hunts it down. What a deal! Now hurry up and run, you idiots!
Okay, I'm gonna look for my way up there first, because these guys are going to throw stuff at me. Okay, I think I already found it. Nice. Jesus. That's twice I've almost been caught by that thing. I should remember that they are really quite frequent here. Oh, bone cutting saw blade. Which one is this? Ah, yeah, it looks heavy. Let's see, it's R2. Just 2 hits and my my stamina depletes to 0. Yikes. I think it's safe to fight this guy, right? Oh. No. Heal. No. I was trying to heal, but I didn't think it could spin that. I didn't think it could spin that fast. Yeah, it happens. But I realized I replaced the weapon I was using with this other one when I wanted to test it out. Now it looks like I'll have to fight these enemies again. I just realized I missed this. I saw it in the at the corner with the corner of my eye. In the corner of my eye. Let's just run. I'm going to just try to call it into the building, then kill it from there. Hopefully it will be a lot faster. 'Cause I used the acid weapon on it and I was doing no damage, but then I managed to proc the acid, like the decay on it. If it's called decay, I think, I don't know. Come on. No, wrong weapon. Shit. Alright, patience amulet, what's this? Increases weight limit, increases damage inflicted on puppets So I don't really need that right now. Stamina recovery, speed, weapon durability. Yeah, let's do this one. I don't think I need to kill those other ones again. Oh, quartz, nice. Wait. You have to make sure nothing will just fall on you for no reason. Yeah, see, like this one. Yeah, I think I've already explored up there, so I don't have to again. Gemini's iron protection. Parrying in this game is so satisfying. I don't know, it might be more satisfying than Sekiro's parrying.
Another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Ah. I hope my return isn't too unexpected. It seems that our fates may be interconnected. Now, do pay attention. You won't want to miss when the king of all riddles says, "Riddle me this." I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. What am I? That's right. Did you cheat? Are you cheating? Better not be cheating. You're irritatingly good at this. Or am I? Oh, impossible. I am the king of riddles, and you are just, well, you. No offense. You're either very lucky, improbably bright, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, not the king of swordplay. You know, I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is, right? God, you get it, but you're not feeling violent. Huh, even better. It's as good a time as any to grant you this boon. Now, take your new key and say, "Give me some room." I can tell you're enjoying these times that we spar. I take leave of you now, but don't go too far.
Okay, we got the second Trinity key. I know what though, we can use that on... Will it hit me? I think it will. Wait, I didn't collect that. Shit. No, and you know, there's a shortcut here I could have unlocked. It hit me and I fell down. Let me collect whatever that is. It could be important. Most likely not, but it could be. You never know. Okay, let's go back. I think we are close to the boss, but I don't think I'll be in time to fight him to fight the boss, but it's fine. Let me unlock this shortcut, because I could easily forget. Always. There's always someone. Can't even be surprised. I didn't look up, but I was lucky. Look at her. She's just sitting up there swinging her legs.
It's funny seeing them all flustered. Hey, the idiots actually.
The idiot's actually a looker. Whoa. She's happy. Happy about what? Best of how she looked to see you. Maybe. She has a crush on me. As in the character, not me, but the main character. This is one of the most disturbing enemies in the game. Look at it. Oh, that's so disgusting. Nice. Oh wait a second. Yeah, we can fight the boss. What am I saying? We're actually really close to it. I didn't realize there was enough time. Monad Charity House Guide. Welcome to the Monad Charity House. Monad Charity House is also known by its nickname, the Rose Estate. Originally, we were a charity organization for poor children, but today, with the Monad's family sponsorship, we've become a boarding school with high quality welfare and education curriculum. Children can get stoker workshop technician and alchemist education according to their aptitude and career path. To this day, about 200 graduates from the Mona Charity House and are from the Mona Charity House and are actively working in different fields in Krat. For more details and sponsorship, please contact the Charity House manager. You look like a donkey in this picture. Stop doodling on my picture, Romeo. Ah, so two kids wrote on this like advertisement. Hi, sir. Legion Caliber.
I thought there were no more survivors. But you're new. I do love a bit of commerce, but the bosses are really strict about who I'm allowed to sell to. Are you with the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? I can't tell what's real and what's fake, to be honest. My job is selling stuff, not detecting forgeries. If it's fake, you'll be the one to get punished, not me.
Alright. This guy sells a record, so we'll buy that. And then he also sells a weapon. But we won't really need those, I think. Really? He sells unlimited? Okay. Let's buy some of these. We'll buy like 3. But we don't really need to. I was going to use the other weapon anyways. But it's fine, we'll use those for later. Someday. This is also one of my favorite songs. I just love almost every song in the game. Now let me show you guys probably the best. I could be wrong, but this is probably the best shortcut in the game. Look at this. All the way back here. Let's see. I don't think I should do this right now. Let me go back to the hotel instead. I'll come back for this guy later. Because I want to fight the boss and I don't want to waste any time. Sorry. Shit. I say that as I teleport to this exact spot that I'm in right now. What's wrong with me? Yeah, see that? Hotel. Yeah. So we only have about not that many minutes left for this part, but I want to make sure I'm going to try and upgrade the weapon to see if I can get it to a point where Oh, hold on. Let me get this. Yeah.
I know my way.
Yeah, this one. Because I want to use this because it could be like it's acid and humans are weak to acid. So I want to use it against the other boss. I'm gonna upgrade this because I plan on using it later on in the game. It's probably my favorite weapon alongside the other one. So much time wasting. Let me switch to this. Just for now. Okay. Now let's go. First try, maybe? I don't think so. But who knows? Because we have about 10 minutes. If I fail to beat it in the first try, I think I'll have to get it in the next part, maybe. Unless I die really, really early in the fight. Then, yeah, you. I have to make sure these guys don't see or hear me. There's an item down there. I'll collect it later. Yeah, he hasn't seen me. She, it, whatever.
Looking good. Who'd have thought we'd make it this far? You've got all kinds of skills. Hey, everything went smooth as silk. And you know me, I don't impress easy.
Sure, but I gotta ask. You really gonna take on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood? By yourself?
These guys don't know me. Alright. Oh. Wish me luck, I guess. Just in case I want to switch weapons.
Bring it on. You ain't seen nothing like my brother.
survive and win. That's it. You're a sweeper. It's nice of you.
Yeah, that sucks. That phase, like fighting those other smaller the smaller ones. Let me see. I had trouble. Let me switch Legion arms. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to stop here because there isn't enough time. I could start the new recording, but then edit out part of this video, then include the boss fight at the end of this part specifically. But as things stand, I may just end it here, then we'll retry this boss fight in the next video, which I'm going to do immediately. Now I'm still playing, but yeah, for the uploads on YouTube, it will be on another day when we'll continue this fight. So yeah, let me end this part. Bye.